What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Disclaimer: if you ever get a comment reply from me and it tells you to hit WhatsApp and it has a phone number in there, it's not me. It's a scammer. A lot of content creators are going through this right now. People coming on here using the same picture, your same likeness, and trying to get people to text them and stuff. Disclaimer, that's not me. I would never ask you to contact me on a WhatsApp or anything like that. So, just be forewarned. But anyway, I'm going to get into this news. First of all, we had a really good live stream, session, Storytime live stream last night. I appreciate everybody that came out and showed support, man. We had a really good time. If you haven't seen one of my live streams yet, you guys are missing out. And this story right here, man, this happened around 6:30 yesterday in Decatur, Georgia. Shout out Decatur. And it was about a MARTA bus driver. I guess MARTA's the brand of city transportation they have out there, where this guy was shot multiple times by three people. Well, after getting into an argument with three people. Two of them have been arrested, and the gunman is still at large. But I want you to take a look at this story and how easy it is for people, for some odd reason, they can afford a gun and they can afford to kill, but they can't afford to pay bus fare and get mad when they're told no when somebody has to do their job. Take a look.
A MARTA bus driver shot and killed over $2. I'm Sean Gables.
And I'm Blair Miller. MARTA says this was all because of a dispute over the cost of a fare. Atlanta News First reporter Bridget Spencer is just arriving at the public square in Decatur with more on this breaking story. Bridget?
Just an absolute tragedy. Police have, for the most part, cleared the scene at this MARTA station, but I want you to take a look at where we're standing. If you look kind of over at this sidewalk, that is where all of this took place. Police say it was around 6:30 when they got a call about a bus driver that was standing outside of the bus. He had gotten into a fight with three other suspects over a fare. We're told one of those suspects shot him 3 times and he died. Now, the 3 of them ran off. We are told that 2 were captured immediately. One of them, and police say that is the gunman, alleged gunman, I should say, is still on the run. Now, just a second ago, we talked to the MARTA police chief about all of this and how tragic this was. All over $2.50.
We get a lot of these where individuals want to ride free or want to ride at a discount, and the operators let them know that, it is a $2.50 fare. And unfortunately, this $2.50 cost our operators' life.
And we are told that those suspects were the ones who started it. That's what police believe. They believe they were the initial aggressors. As I mentioned, there's a couple of cop cars around here, but they have cleared the scene for the most part. They are still searching for that gunman, and they likely will be doing or adding I should say they have canines that are searching for this gunman as well as drones. So still a lot going on. We're going to stay out here and gather more information and give you more as soon as we learn any more. For now, we're live in Decatur. Bridget Spencer, Atlanta News First.
Guys, that's absolutely trifling. Just hearing that information out of Decatur, Georgia, where a MARTA bus driver was killed at I guess that's a transportation center station where they stop. Now, a lot of times they said the guy or the driver, they don't know if it's a man or woman, I don't know if it's a man or woman, was outside of the bus. A lot of times, I think this is where they go when they're ahead of schedule, ahead of schedule, or they're taking their break. They might get out and stretch their legs and smoke a cigarette sometimes. We all seen this with bus drivers when we rode public transportation. And people will come up and they'll let them get on the bus, they make them pay or whatever. But think about this. 3 things I want to talk about that aggravate me with this type of shit. First thing is this. You got 3 people getting into an argument with one bus driver over $2.50. So somebody didn't have bus fare, and I guess the other 2 did. Between 3 of y'all didn't have enough money to get on the bus. Then don't get on the fucking bus. Second thing is this. We talk a lot about police videos. I did the Tyree Nichols thing and all this other stuff. One of the things in the courtroom, and I was sitting in there doing that civil rights trial, right? Under the color of law and all this other stuff. They held those officers responsible for not stopping the other ones from going too far with the beating of Tyree Nichols, right? And they said, you know, they had a responsibility to make sure each officer controlled themselves to where they didn't get things didn't get out of hand, which they failed to do. The same applies in life. What kind of people, friends are you that you let this escalate? Because they said it was only one gunman. And then on top of that, guys, look at this. I'm looking at the article. The article's small. It's a small snippet in here I want you to hear. They say a bystander also received a superficial wound after being hit by a ricochet bullet. So he shot multiple times. So you know this guy got a gun on him. You see things are getting out of hand, and it's three of y'all. All of y'all arguing with the bus driver instead of quelling the situation. 2 people arrested, the gunman still gone. So the same people y'all was defending ran off and left you. Same person. Think about that. This makes no sense. 3 able-bodied human beings fighting over $2.50 because I guess somebody couldn't get on the bus. And it's crazy to me, the third point is how people think the bus driver owns the company. They have a job to do. That fare is set up systematically to where when people get on the bus, you have to pay. They know this. They rode a bus before. This ain't nothing new. For you to get up there, oh man, you could let somebody get a ride, all this, all that. Sinful. And it's disgraceful. It is. This should have never happened. Should have never happened. And then another thing that aggravates me is these people do this stuff because they act like they desperately need a ride. You pulled the trigger on a man or a woman, on a driver, because out of your own desperation and anger for needing a ride. But then you run away. So obviously you didn't need the fucking ride. And that's the problem I have out here. It's easy to pull the trigger. You can afford bullets for that gun, but you can't afford fucking a bus ride. It's 3 of y'all. Kind of friends you got. See, a lot of times people need to check the circles they in. Because there are a lot of people, like I told you, birds of a feather flock together. Misery love company. Those who do dirt run with those that are dirty. And you're seeing it. That's the reason why they didn't stop, because they all are A-alikes, B-alikes, and they all see alike. And that's the part that's crazy. 2 people locked up. Gunman gone. You think these 2 people gonna get out of jail? They not. They not. Especially until they catch that gunman. And as long as the gunman's gone and them people sitting in jail, somebody gonna start talking. I'm dying to see the age of these people. I'm serious. I wonder if they're young folk or older folk. Nowadays, you don't even know with the mind, the level of maturity in the male mind. It's like you're seeing older people doing some of the stupidest shit where you would say, okay, in my teen years, I knew that was the wrong thing to do. And you're seeing people doing it. But I'm telling you, America's fucked up. It's like dying. The old values of people showing respect is dying. And it's like it's being replaced by just bedlam. It is. I got a couple of stories today I'm going to show you where you're going to be like, they're head scratching. Such as this. A man is dead or a woman is dead doing their job. MARTA is not owned by the driver. It's owned by a company that employs the driver that has to follow the rules just like everybody else. The fuck is the problem? This is truly heartbreaking. It is. Just not from the fact of what happened, but what led up to it. You got 3 people arguing over $2.50. Get the fuck out of here. You kidding me? I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Should have never happened. May the bus driver rest in peace. Prayers and condolences to the family. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.